Welcome to fall spring here in North Idaho. The sun is shining, the snow is melting, it's 40 degrees, and that can only mean one thing. Second winter is on its way. So we probably just have this week to conclude the project that we've been working on all winter long. The weather has been really cold and really snowy. I'm really big and pregnant, so it's been kind of a one-man show. Jeremy has done a beautiful job on his beautiful firewood shed. And we're so excited that we're finally concluding that project.
What do you have, Ludes? That turkey feather, buddy? Huh? Despite the fact that it is a blessed, beautiful, and actually warm for once day outside. Doesn't it feel nice out there?
Yes.
Guys, we haven't felt the warmth for months, and we've been working outside in the bitter cold. It feels amazing, even though it's only like 40 degrees.
I know, I was gonna say it's only 40, but.
So like Melissa mentioned, we're gonna be wrapping up our firewood shed build finally with the installation of that soft material that we got stained on the last video. Things were still tacky to the touch last time. Tacky, so we couldn't get it installed.
Why do you point at me and say tacky?
You know a little something about that. So we're gonna be wrapping all of that up. Also, we have these really cool decorative stars that Melissa keeps giving me a hard time about.
The man who bought the stars.
That's not tacky.
Jeremy came back with 10 metal stars, and he's like, where are we gonna put 10 metal stars on the firewood shed?
I liked them, so I bought them. I don't know where we're gonna stick them as of yet, but depending on the amount of progress that we get done with here today, we're gonna start figuring out where these will go. I think they'll look cool.
I don't know that we need to use all 10.
I'm not saying that, but time is of the essence. We actually have a consult. Somebody's coming out to the property today to just give us a consult on a security project that we're hoping to get completed here in the very near future. So let's get to work and start making that progress. First row.
Looks good.
Decently straight. We got that tiny little gap up against our header piece, but we'll figure that out. No big deal.
This is gonna look nice.
It is gonna look nice. We gotta stagger the seam so I don't measure all the way here. Hold this head.
Okay. You control the design.
We've done this before. Good?
Yep.
Okay. Good. Well, we got our first 3 front side rows of soffit put up. Came together really well. Now we're going to be dealing with this little narrow gap that you see in here, which is going to require that we not only measure, cut the proper length, but we also have to rip everything down so that it fits really nicely. Because this is a tongue and groove product, I'm going to have to take the back side of the groove portion off so that rather than setting things up on the tongue of the piece next to it, if that makes sense, we can just set it in place and secure it.
I had to go get another coat. Too cold.
It got cold out here.
I know. We were just saying it was warm.
You knew it wasn't gonna last. All spring.
Second winter. It's coming.
Ticky-tacky mark. Oh, you're right there, Mama.
I feel like fat guy and a little
I am fairly well now. I am strong. I am goodbye. I'm a long way from home. I am an orchard at the start of spring. I am a mockingbird. I love to sing, and I'm gonna fly.
Use these strips on the back side.
I'm gonna fly.
All right. This is how much of a perfectionist Jeremy is, because the the soffit doesn't sit perfectly flush to the fascia. There's like a little bit of waving, you know, because it's ripping the boards down. He is using the backside of the tongue from the tongue and groove where you ripped it off to make it into lap siding. He is using that as a cute little trim piece to make it look perfect.
Why does it have to be cute?
It's adorable, and it does look perfect.
It works. We have it, might as well use it.
No waste. It really does look nice.
Thank you.
It looks perfect. So since we're in the business of answering viewer questions today, we wanted to address something else that came up a lot through the whole build. Since we have this perfect stanchion style, shed style roof, why are we not putting some solar panels up there and powering some things? And really the only reason that we're not is because it's facing north.
Yeah, it's facing north. It's sloped to the north, so it wouldn't work out very well for sun exposure. You could always set something up. If this is the shed roof, you could have something set up that way and that would work. You know, do some solar lights under here maybe? Huh?
Yeah, maybe like some lights would be really cool.
Extra fancy.
Extra, why not? But anyway, that's why we're not doing solar panels on this roof anyway, but we will be doing some. Stay tuned. All right, it is dinner time here in the Souza household, and we need to get Ludo fed first because anything involving food makes him go crazy if he hasn't already had his dinner. So I'm gonna get him fed, and for that, we are feeding him the farmer's dog. So you guys know that we had Kenji for 14 long years, which is an incredibly long time for his breed. And I credit that entirely to his fresh food diet. So we relied on farmer's dog with Kenji for the last few years, and so we knew from day one that's what we were gonna do for Ludo as well. The farmer's dog provides fresh food made from whole meats and vegetables that are cooked so they retain their natural nutritional value and moisture. It's then quickly froze and portioned out for your dog depending on their age, their breed, and their dietary goals. And it literally could not be more convenient because it ships right to your door, it stores neatly in the freezer, and it takes all the guesswork out of mealtime, plus they go absolutely nuts for it. With the new baby on the way, I know that life's about to get really busy, maybe a little bit crazy, and I know that Ludo's nutrition and diet is not gonna take a backseat, and I'm not gonna have to resort back to junky old dog food if we happen to be traveling or if life just gets really nuts. The farmer's dog really is more than just nutritious food that your dog's going to absolutely love. It's actually a full service plan that makes the life of dog lovers and dog owners just a little bit easier so that we can give our dogs the absolute best that we can. To give the farmer's dog a try for yourself, simply click the link down in our description below and you are going to get 50% off your first box. Don't lick me with that farmer's dog nose. You are gonna get 50% off your first box of fresh, healthy dog food, plus free shipping and 24/7 customer care. You're salty. This is a test of the smell.
Fading slowly into evergreen. We last forever. Fading.
Pops out like that. You want to set that aside? So we have a positive side, negative side, right? We don't ever want like our tool, especially if it's conductive, to touch both simultaneously. Straight down. Right, so see this rubber boot? Just wiggle it and to where it's, you can see where it was previously. Make sure it's on this. There you go. Okay, good. We're gonna line these holes good, nice and snug there. Go hop in the driver's seat and hit the brake, hit the start button. Let's see if this works. Look at that. Just repaired the vehicle. How about that? Put that all down. Make sure this doesn't slam. Boom. And now, my boy, that's how we change your carb out.
You're going in here. Why would you want to look like this? Why would you want to? Why would you want to get so muddy? Huh? Well, you can always tell when spring is coming because the horses start to shed. And it's funny because Lexan always sheds his white fur first. So this is the messiest horse I've ever owned. If there is mud, he will find it. If there is mud within a mile, he will walk a mile to roll in it. And I'm gonna brush him out. And I'm gonna have to do this again tomorrow because it's still gonna be muddy tomorrow. And he will find it. So we gave both horses, Blue, don't you knock that over. We gave both horses the winter off. It's just been so cold and so snowy, and we don't have an indoor arena at all. So it's pretty much impossible to ride unless you're just plunking around in the snow. Also, I have not ridden since August when I found out that I was expecting this baby because my horse is spirited. He's a spirited horse, which is a really nice way of saying completely unpredictable. So although I do love you, buddy, I'm saying nothing bad about you. Although he has never done anything too crazy with me, he's never dumped me or anything like that. When you're carrying a precious little life that is not your own on board, you got to be extra cautious. So when I found out I was pregnant, I did stop riding. I plan to start riding again probably in June when I allow my body to heal, because I'm not trying to be a hero out here. I'm going to be 42 in June, and I will have just delivered my 5th baby, so I'm not in a huge rush to get back in the saddle, but I do plan to start riding him again in June, which means we have so much groundwork ahead of us because it'll be 10 months since this guy's had a saddle on and a rider, and I'm gonna have my hands full with him for sure, but we're gonna have a good summer, aren't we, buddy? Some bucks out of you, Blue. Look at you, getting those old bones going. Hey, bud. Look, oh boy. All right, should we let you out? Get some water? All right. Optimistic goal of being done today?
It's doable, I think.
Is it?
I already topped all the posts, so now we have enough space. We don't have to worry about notching around each one. We can just go straight across. We're gonna have to rip down the entire first row though, so it meshes. I got our first piece cut already. We are prepped, ready to go. You up for squatting under here?
I mean, not really,
I figured. Do what you can, Mama. I'll help you out. No, make it as easy as possible.
Okay. Okay.
Get it off. It's our one chance.
Good. Oh.
Groove side out.
I need to understand that I will run and will not fall until I
Move so slow.
I'm in heaven, I'm in heaven when I'm with you. I'm in heaven when I'm with you. I'm in heaven when I'm with you.
Just put down. No.
I'm in heaven when I'm with you.
It's so hot. Oh,
Big change from last week.
50 degrees. Holy hell. Dying here. Whew, feels nice though.
break time.
Come on, Mama. Lots of breaks. I'm tired and
Yeah.
sore. I can imagine.
Yeah, we're having contractions, so we're gonna take a little break.
Lots of breaks. I'm not trying to push it.
Yeah. Not like real contractions. I mean, they are kind of sore, actually.
Don't do it.
I know.
We're not ready yet.
We're not ready yet. We have to make it to 37 weeks in order to have our home birth, so we have to go a couple more weeks.
See baby moving around.
I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna go in a week and do our very last, like, check, make sure everything's okay ultrasound, which is really exciting.
We're not ready. Don't do it.
This baby's coming whether you're ready or not.
I'm just saying, not right now. We'll take it easy.
Yeah.
No point in pushing it, Mama. Do what you can.
Yeah, bending over is causing some twinges, so we're gonna pace ourselves.
So we're down to the last couple of rows for the center section of soffit material, and unfortunately the top of the post is not allowing for that material to rest flat and go as far back as we need it to. So we're gonna get the proper blade set up on our Sawzall, as long as this cooperates with me, and take about 1 inch off the top of the post.
This is very intimate.
Ooh, make another baby, you know?
I think you've done enough. I'm good. All right, we got the entire inside done and it looks really nice. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. You were right about the soffit. So now we just have 3 or 4 rows on the back side to do. And so we're gonna start that first row by notching. I don't know how much we're gonna get done. We're definitely losing light, but we're gonna at least try to get that first row done. So much for getting done today, huh? The next day, we did get back to work on the project that we started at the beginning of this winter. This really has been quite the labor of love through all the harsh weather. But today, finally, it's finished. And it turned out better than I ever could have imagined. Now, I like to tease Jeremy. You guys know that. But truly, he is such a talented builder. And that's why when he said he wanted to build a woodshed, I should have known. Yet for some reason, I still assumed it would just be a couple of weeks till completion. I mean, it's a woodshed. I had no idea what he was planning, and I'm actually glad that I didn't, because I probably would have asked him to keep it simple, to not go overboard. And then we never would have had this gorgeous building that will now forever sit on our property. I think sometimes it's good not to know what's coming, because then we don't have the opportunity to get in our own way. So often, something that we might have said no to, like the world's fanciest woodshed build in the middle of winter, or even a 5th baby at the age of 41, end up being better than anything that we could have ever planned for ourselves.
All right.
It's done.
Oh, belly bump. Oh, squishy. It's done. It looks good though, yeah?
It looks beautiful.
That was a lot of soffit. Holy cow.
And now that it's finished, we of course celebrated by making homemade pizzas. Only this time, we baked them in the oven. And they turned out perfect.